Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. I decided to do a quick and easy hair tutorial to show you guys how I curl my hair. As you can see, I hope you can see, my curls aren't all clumped up how some people usually get. But anyways, if you want to see how to get these curls, make sure to stay tuned. So the first thing that you want to do before you ever apply any kind of heat to your hair, you want to make sure that you protect it. And I'm using the TRESemme heat protection, and it protects up to 450 degrees. This is the one that I use. It's the one I've always used, but just go ahead and use whatever you have. Then you take your brush. Should probably take this off, but you take your brush and you brush your hair to make sure that the product is evenly distributed. You get what I'm trying to say. Distributed, to make sure it's evenly distributed. Okay, so now you gather up some hair. So I'm using this wand by GHD. I don't know the exact size of this. It was a gift. I will look it up and I will leave it linked down below. This is the one I used. I also used the 1" by Conair. I used the one with the clamp, or you could just use a regular wand that's without a clamp, like this one. First section of hair that you have down will be curled away from your face, and you're gonna grab about this much of a section. It's like about a 1" section, and you're gonna start maybe like halfway down from your root. Hold on. You're gonna place your barrel behind, and you're gonna try to lay your hair flat against the barrel like so, and you can leave out hair. You can leave out maybe like 2 inches. I usually leave quite a piece of hair out because my hair is just so long, and then I let go and I pull. As I let go, I make sure that I pull to get kind of like a looser wave and not so much of a tighter curl. So again, about halfway, you lay it flat against the barrel, and then you leave quite a section of hair loose. If you have shorter hair, you can wrap it a few more times and just have maybe like that much out. The whole point of leaving hair out is to make it look a little bit looser. Again, you let go and you pull. And remember, this first entire section will be curled away. And now I'm gonna put on some music. For this next section, you'll be alternating, so one curl will be going back and the other curl will be going forward. And what this is going to do, it's going to help your curls not clump up together and create one big curl. So I mean, if you like that, I mean, do you? But I like it when you can like see each curl. So again, 1" sections, place it flat and just wrap back, leaving a good chunk of piece of hair out here at the bottom. just hold for a few seconds, let go, and pull. So this next section, instead of placing your hair back like this, you're gonna place it forward. And you'll do that to both sides. So this section of hair will also be alternating, so one will go back and the other one will go forward. If you don't end up getting as much sections as I did, that's completely fine. The top section will only be going backwards, so if you only end up having like 3 sections, so the bottom one will be going backwards away from your face. The second one would be alternating, so one would go forward and the other one would go back. And then the third one, your top layer would just go away from your face. So if you don't end up having as many sections as I do, it's completely fine. But just like the last section, one will go forward and you just hold it for a couple seconds and then you release, kind of just give it a tug. So that one was forward. That means the next one is gonna go back away from the face. Again, just hold it for a couple seconds and then when it's done you let it go and you kind of just give it a tug. You do that for this side and this side. For your top section, make sure you part it the way you like it. I like mine going down the middle, some people don't, so depending on what you like, make sure it's parted. And like I said before, this top section will only go away from your face. So for these last 2 framing pieces, what I usually do is I go about a little more than halfway and I kind of just wrap it around twice like this, hold it for like 1, 2 and then slide down, then you roll up and you kind of just slide down like this and you get like this nice just curl. Again, the other side, a little more than halfway, you wrap once, twice, you roll up, you slide down, roll up, slide down, and then you kind of just let it fall. Okay, and then you turn it off, voila, and then you bring all your hair to the front. You can't really see because my hair is dark, but what you want to let your curls cool down so you don't mess anything up quite yet. But once your curls have cooled, I take this coconut milk anti-breakage serum and just like 1 pump, hopefully you can tell, kind of just run it through your hands and then you just go like this. You go to town. Use your fingers to run your fingers through your curls like this, really breaking them up. I really like my curls to be really loose. If you don't have to break them apart as much as I am, but I like my curls loose and more like bohemian looking, I guess. So again, same thing, you're gonna take, excuse me, hopefully you can see on camera, but my curls aren't clumping up together and forming one. I personally don't really like it when they all come together. At this point you could use hairspray, but I personally don't really use hairspray. I don't see the need, but if your hair needs it, this is where you would do it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Hit that red button to stay tuned for any upcoming videos, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.